I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
Well, I guess that's good. Means we're making progress. We will sort by level. I think it's time to take some of our junior folks in. But where? Got the Cove, the Warrens, or the Ruins. Ruins has some deeds which we need. Yep, looks like the Ruins it is. And we get a padlock of transference. Pretty good for the Abomination. We might actually already have one though. So this might end up being a strange build. I think that should work. We just have to go look at skills. Actually, maybe we could try a front row vessel, see what that's all about. Okay. Now they're organized. So you in the front row, we probably want your punish. Sanguinate doesn't seem like it'd be bad. We could do your stress healing. Actually, it seems like you'd mostly be a healer. With the ability to do some damage. Can't target the back row though. But I kind of like that setup. Now for you, handle lights. Oh, extra damage versus unholy. And it buffs your own damage. But we'd probably want Mace Bash to utilize that buff. Yeah, I do think we need to change your stuff up a little bit. So we turn off Judgment to put on Mace Bash, turn off Divine Grace to do Divine Comfort. And sure, we can Illuminate, just in case. I don't think we'll run into stealth. Actually, let's turn that off and put that on just in case we do want to move you to the back row. Oh, minus 10% stress is nice, but plus 20% stress if torch is too high. And plus 20% stress if your HP gets low. We'll try not to do that. I actually lied. We are going to change your stuff up a little bit. Probably get rid of your Reclaim for the Endure. So we have a way of healing stress if we need to. That's a big heal, but you have to be injured for that to work. So it's a risky heal. Now you can do that anywhere. We like your dodge buff, to be quite honest. Probably do that instead of flash powder. And those all work from the third row, correct? Yep. And the Musketeer. We haven't even seen your stuff yet. So aim shot. Extra damage and crit versus marked. Smoke screen. It's a debuff to the back row. Call the shot. Buckshot, sidearm. Patch up, skeet shot. Okay, you are basically the arbalist, I think it was called. Yeah, you are an arbalist with renamed skills. Everything else is exactly the same. Okay, so we have 2 arbalists then. I thought it was a new class. I guess it's different names. Everything else is exactly the same. Not a bad thing. We don't need to spend too much money on that. Camping skills, though. Yeah, I think even your camping skills are the same. So you have too many camping skills. We'll take off that one. Put on trinket scrounge. Haven't fully planned it out. It was mostly just make sure they all have something I'd want to use. Now, we're also going to do something a little risky, I think. Probably make this a torchless run, just so we get more loot. It's camping, so we do want food. Bring a couple shovels, just in case. A few holy waters. We actually will bring a couple torches, but we're not going to use them. And it should be good. I don't think we need any of this other stuff for anything. You can retreat from combat and even abandon quests. Things are going terribly. Live to fight another day.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Now this could bite us in the butt, since none of these guys have any experience yet. They might struggle a bit. Oh, we didn't do trinkets.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
We want to select you.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, not doing trinkets was a mistake. Alright, we're already in a good spot. Okay, we might have just set these people off to die. You need to get a perfect roll for that. So instead, just buff everyone's dodge.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Minimum roll isn't helping either. Got a few of those. buff or dodge some more. And the bleed. Alright, she's dead.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Buff or dodge some more. Let's mace bash you.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Aim shot you. Nice
Impressive.
crits. And just finish you off. before
As
you
the
can
fiend falls,
hurt us anymore.
a faint hope blossoms.
I think this is actually a buff, but we'll lose it after we camp. So we'll get that on the way back. Oh, I think this did require... wasn't bandages. Okay. Not the end of the world. We risked it. And this was something I was worried about. Okay, so you can move yourself backwards. That might further hurt our musketeers. So instead, let's have you attack. Let's have you do some stress heals. And probably best just to reduce the incoming damage.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That was a pretty low roll. Some more stress heals. There's a
Continually
nice crit.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, just have you finish him off. That went pretty smooth.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Despite our characters getting moved around like that. Hold up. Pack Zane's loop. I think this works on Iron Maidens. Get rid of the citrine. Just in case we run into another Iron Maiden. Okay. This one could be a little scary. Let's try to finish you off as fast as we can. And you actually can't bleed anybody. Didn't account for that. Forgot that you're not a great person to take into the ruins. Actually, over time, you could bleed somebody. Dirt. Let's raise our dodge instead. It's fine. I think he likes being stressed, if I recall. Mace Bash should finish him off. No problem.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Being on Death's Door and stressed out could be bad. But you have a pretty high death blow resist anyway. Let's actually have you heal somebody. Nice crit heal. That actually worked out. Let's start buffing our dodge some more.
The blood quickens.
Oh, he doesn't have the leftovers from being dead, or on death's door. I think he does still get a buff from it. We'll have to figure all that out. Let's have you finish him off. Or not. Let's have you raise your accuracy some. Nice crits.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory.
Well, that didn't work out so well. It healed everybody else up, made them nice and happy. Oh, and it stunned the enemies. But we just lost our flagellant, so that blows. You just can't finish that guy off. There we go. Now you roll max when you had 1 hit point left. Accuracy leaves a lot to be desired, lady.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, let's go ahead and camp now.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
And we'll have you prevent nighttime ambush. Let's also have you heal her stress. Let's have you do a field dressing and remove some stress. Let's have you remove some stress. And let's rest. I'm blessed with good health for today, at least. I've seen nothing I'm not prepared for. The rations will carry us, thank the gods.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Dark is their ally. Yeah, we actually have too much food now, since we're missing. Oh, I forgot to use the key. That was a waste. I simply must know what is within. No. Curious. We need to get rid of that at some point.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Come back if we get another anti-venom to do that.
How quickly the tide turns.
We might not actually be able to complete this one. Not at this rate. should have just did a stock standard run. Bringing trinkets would have helped, I'm pretty sure.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
No, you're
Fear
fearful.
and frailty finally claim their due. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. More dust,
Well,
more ashes.
I don't have to
More
worry about her
disappointment.
stress anymore. That's right, keep buffing your damage and accuracy. She's hopeless.
There can be no hope in this hell.
Why does
No
everyone hate
hope
me?
at all.
Even the Mother Superior. No. Shh. Not even light can save us now. You're gonna lose your buffs. Well, we didn't get to use them, but
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
huh. I think we should cut our losses. Let's fill up on food. Or proceed a little bit further. I simply must know what is within. Curses.
Watch your step.
Hey, Scout Egg. Oh, we can't survive a battle. And there's no more curios along that way. So let's abandon this quest.
Regroup. Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all.
Yeah, we collected some loot, but... -4 speed on first round, -5 dodge on first round.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Oh boy. Among the visiting delegation are experts in corporeal and cognitive disability, as well as several forensic specialists. The treatment ward and the medical ward is free. These four set forth to explore the ruins, level 1 medium. These two could not finish exploring the ruins because these two met their final fate during the quest. And yeah, we didn't plan it all very well at all. However, Petromal relieved 81 stress, and Harriet recovered 55 and is no longer masochistic. Luckily you guys have no trinkets. I think we can just get rid of, dismiss. This will dismiss the hero permanently. Are you sure you want to dismiss this hero? Yes.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Yeah, sorry guys. I failed you.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
Let's see what the stagecoach has. Well, we do have another healer and a stress healer. I think that's good.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Okay, let's try this.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
I think we try this again, although having two occultists probably just asking for trouble. But I think we can make it work. But let's go ahead and take a look at, I think it's a sanitarium, the treatment ward, and the medical ward. Okay, who... Probably want to get rid of your kleptomaniac. And you have a lot of things. But most of them aren't that bad. Yeah, we'll focus on the kleptomaniac. So... that's free. Can we lock any of these in at the same time? Oh, it's one at a time, but it will be free. I think the death blow resist is probably the best of these. And then for you, we can remove a disease. Probably the creeping cough. It's just a rash. Why do you need the knife? Alright. Let's set up for a run then. Alright, let's see. Well, the ruins aren't available anymore. Well, we got the Warrens. Or the Weald. The Warrens have some deeds. Oh, no. Class by level. Okay. This might be a strange build. This time I don't think we go torchless. That didn't work out so well last time. Also, can't forget trinkets. Oh, I have to remember which one's in which slot. Is it Kosin or Daryl first? Okay, Daryl's in the first slot. Sacrificial stab works. Hands from the Abyss works. And Damon's Pull we can leave there. Do they have... No, they don't quite have the same setup. Actually. Maybe you work better in the front. Yeah, let's move Kosin to the front. Sacrificial stab, weakening curse, B, doesn't really matter. Word reconstruction, then hands from the abyss. And for you, maybe we get rid of sacrificial stab. Actually, since they can heal from anywhere, what does your stuff look like? Hound's Harry, Hound's Rush. Oh, you also have Blackjack, though. No, it's the vulnerability hex that marks. Okay, so here's what we do. Vulnerability hex. Vulnerability hex. Get rid of Weakening Curse. For you. Get rid of Hands from the Abyss. I already forgot. Yeah, Daryl's in the back. So he wouldn't get Sacrificial Stab either. Okay, I think that works. And then you can do that from the second row. That's fine. We won't need you to mark your own targets. Yeah, I think you're in a good enough spot. Maybe... No. You can't cry havoc from where you're at. However, we need... Yep, you got your stress heal, you got your buff. You got slice off, which you can use. And harvest. I'd say it's practically perfect. Camping skills. I think it's actually you that has the nighttime thing. Yeah, prevents nighttime ambush, and it's already unlocked. And you give yourself scouting. That actually might be just fine. Actually, yours is even better, but it stresses us out. Well, I should say it's cheaper. Nah, should be fine. Trinkets. Give you the Jester dice. Let's give you some dodge. You lose damage, though, which we don't like. But that is too much dodge to just say no to. So, give you Dismas's Head to counteract the damage loss. That might be fine. And then Daryl, being in the back, will probably do more healing. We have stress heals, so that's less important. We'll just focus your healing. You, on the other hand, will do more attacking. Give you some dodge since you're in the front. I think pretty much good to go. What else can you do? I'll give you that. You have a great chance of critting on the first turn. Alright, let's try this, but better this time. The Warrens. That was the pig place. where they don't get blighted much, but they can give blights. They can also give disease. That might be more torches than we need. We'll see. We won't get like any loot at first. So we'll scout ahead and then double back. The swine are resistant to disease, thanks to their unclean living.
The swine draw power from their horrid markings and crude idols. Tear them down.
Will do. Oh, this is... Oh, I think that's holy water, which we don't have. That's fine, we wanted to come back for that kind of stuff anyway. Okay, so slice off you.
Be gone, fiend.
That crit on the first round, really pulling up through. Let's have you mark this one. And get rid of this dodge. Let's have you hounds rush it.
Back to the pit.
And let's have you sacrificial stab this one.
Another one falls. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Well, for a weird build, it is working out. It was, at least. Let's see how this one fares. Do we double bleed? Nah, I think we single bleed, the one with the protections. And we'll have you probably stun him too. I think he's more dangerous. Actually, let's have you stun this one. We lost a little torchlight. Didn't read that move fully. Let's actually have you mark this one. You dodged it. And let's have you dog treat. That annihilated.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Nice dodge. Okay. That guy had 0 dodge and he still messed it up. That's fine.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
You can't do anything great anyway. Mark him. Let's mark him too. Why not? Hounds rush this guy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Let's have you start stress healing. Since you can't do much else back there, I could move you around, but...
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I think that works.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We do have... Oh, scouting, nice. So yeah, got some nasty debuffs coming through, or not debuffs, but Oh, that's a quest location. What are these other ones? That's also a quest location. Okay. Go to this one first. Wait to loot most of that. 50, 80, 70. Looks like you're trapped disarmor. You're also the most stressed out. That's as long as it works. We're in a good spot now. Let's use one of our quest items. And then we'll loop back around for this other one. More scouting would have been nice. Okay. Maybe slice off this one. Let's have you try to finish him off. Let's have you start doing some heals. Just to guarantee that he doesn't
As
get
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
turn. Having 3 people attack 1 to kill it, not the most effective method. And let's have you heal him. Nice crit heal. Reduce a little bit more stress.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
A little less stress for you. I knew giving him dodge would help out.
Executed with impunity.
And a nice crit.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, if we get holy water, we can't throw it away. It's like 2 of those we've seen. Use another one of these. And then double back. Alright. That worked.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Now, who knows where this last quest location is?
Impressive.
There we go. Getting the crits going. And then let's have you try to finish her off. Bleed should do it. Yep. Let's have you mark this one.
Precision and power.
Nice crit mark. Then Hound's Rush. Bleed. Not enough bleed, though. That's fine. He'll be dead before he can act again.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Now, let's stab that one.
Another abomination
Very nice.
cleansed from our lands.
Guard me! Just see if the Jester gets to go. Let's also throw a heal your way.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch
Nope.
of battle.
I was hoping the Jester could do a little bit of stress heals.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, this is...
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
There's some scouting. Not far enough to see anything, though. We saw a trap, at least. I guess that matters. Nice. 80% chance, and it worked twice in a row. Typically should, but you never know. Okay, let's hope we don't get too many diseases. Do a little harvesting. Both resisted the bleed. That's not fun. Stab you. Abyssal artillery to the back. Killed one of them, so that's fine. And heavy dog treat again. Hounds rush this guy.
Destroyed.
Now, no diseases. We gave you a ton of dodge, so. And lame again, but fine. No one really needs healing, so it's actually Abyssal Artillery you again. Hound's Harry has a good chance of killing him. Oh, landed the bleed, that should do it. And then just sacrificial stab. Let's throw a heal your way. You still get zeros, even with like an extra, 50% of your healing skill. And you're dead, so let's try to finish you off. Yep, you're also
Great
dead.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And who's the most stressed out? You are.
Inspiration and improvement.
And let's have you try to heal yourself.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Reset the order. Now, technically, there could be a quest curio right here. We'll find out, I suppose. You have protections and low health. We can crit and get a bleed proc. Or do neither of those things. Let's have you probably finish him off. Alright. No major healing necessary. Hound's Harry. No, let's just try to finish you off. Wow, his 7 dodge is working for him. Hey, we got some dodge. Alright. There we go. And let's have you start stabbing this guy. Yeah, we'll do that. He dodged it. Oh boy.
The blood quickens.
Okay, please finish this. Well, we'll let the bleed do the trick there.
A death by inches.
13 dodge makes more sense on these people evading us. Oh, I should have healed one that was marked. That would have made more sense. Start stress healing you. Thank you for resisting the disease. Let's heal you. 30-point heal. Amazing. Let's start putting some bleed on you. And let's have you finish him off. Perfect. Technically don't want to finish him. Well, this won't unless you crit. Or he just won't hit at all. Okay, this probably will finish you off. Would like to get the heal going.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Hey, Scout Egg. Curio. Quest location. Excellent. Let's put our order back the way it should be. Let's go up this way. Okay. We'll go with the single target this time. Hope that does a little better. Yeah. Oh, he's actually almost dead. Fortunately, he's not. But if we were to sacrificial stab
Well
you,
struck.
very nice. Then a Hound's Harry. As long as he doesn't dodge, should be good. Or everybody can dodge. Now he is going to be dead on his next turn.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Come on, you have like 80 dodge. Not really, but you have a lot of dodge. Okay. Let's finish you off. Let's get you to start throwing some heals out. Let's get you... just start doing damage where you can. Let's have you... not hit anything. We didn't lower his accuracy, did we?
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Anyway, glad to figure out what that is. Minus 25% virtue chance. That's bad. Yeah, you don't have anything affecting your accuracy, so I don't know why you're so horrible. I mean, he has a high dodge. I understand that, but like, we just can't seem to do anything to him. There we go. Bleed. It's not enough bleed damage, though. This should finish him. There we go. Really wanted to do stress heals, but we needed all the help we could get there. Let's have you heal yourself and maybe crit. Or a 0. Okay, needs to start reducing his stress before he goes crazy.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
There we go.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
What's funny is I think we actually have this item back at home, and I just chose not to bring it over this one to give him a little bit more damage. Okay. Should probably camp. Let's use this. Continue. Camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
We want your nighttime ambush and some scouting. We have a few points to reduce your stress. Actually, do we have anything that costs 1 point that's... Actually, yeah, we can pretty much get rid of your stress. So it's turn back time on you. Pride's like a knife, it can cut deep inside. Words are like weapons, they wound sometimes. And let's have you abandon hope. You might give everyone else 10 stress, or 15 in your case. So we basically just transfer your stress over to him. Wow. It looks bad, but there's nothing to fear here. I can feel my heart, it pumps strong. We are straight backed as Royal Guard. Good. We've used our last log, so that's the state of things.
The light, the promise of safety.
We also don't have a whole lot of food left.
A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
Really? Uh, 23% chance of crit or 31. I think I like the 31 better. But the bleed will do it. And then let's have you stab him. Ah, not quite enough. Let's have you hounds Harry. Let's have you throw the heal out. Stacking some bleed on though. I guess mark him.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Yeah, no, shouldn't affect accuracy. Our accuracy, at least.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
25 gold seemed a little lackluster for that. Also, we didn't scout, which sucked. Okay, let's slice off you.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Let's try to get you out of the
A
equation.
singular strike.
Let's mark you. And Hound Rush you.
Eradicated.
Perfect. start stress healing. Let's actually blackjack you. And mark you. And stab you. Now let's heal you. Yeah, it's funny. I gave him a ton of dodge and him a ton of crit, and neither one of them is very successful. And apparently he can hit. I need a bandage.
A decisive pummeling. Success so clearly in view.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Or
we
is
ever...
it merely a trick of the light?
I don't think we ever got a new bounty hunter to replace the one that died. Something we'll have to look at here shortly. If I were to get rid of something, I would get rid of... Well, we're kind of hoping to get more emeralds in this case. Oh, the jade. Saw the jade slightly too late. That would have been the better thing to get rid of. Okay, now. Here's where we might get a bunch of food checks. And once we're out of food, that's definitely when we go home. Enough food for one more food check for now. I think we give you... Nah, we give you extra damage. Yep, 30% damage to camp. This actually should net us some more food. If I recall.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We did get another emerald, so that at least paid off. And we have enough food for 3 food checks now. 80% 3 times in a row. Excellent. No, we got rid of the wrong thing. That's fine. The jade is better than the citrine now. Now there are a few things that could pop up and ruin our day. I don't think we're ready for a collector. That actually might be more food as well. Oh, a ton of food. Holy moly. That works. Yeah, I don't think we're going to run out of food.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Can't recall if there's anything else we needed medicinal herbs for. I don't think we needed this anti-venom. Based off the things I saw. We haven't explored this hallway yet. Got enough food for 5 more hunger checks. Food's not an issue. I don't think we ever got holy water, but we should still be able to do this just fine. We just don't get as
If
much.
only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
80% 4 times in a row. Alright, next one would probably be a fail.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
I think we can leave 175 gold for now. I don't think we need the keys. Those are mostly used in normal rooms. Oh yeah, we also don't need the torches anymore. That could be the next thing we get rid of. Yeah, that's technically more valuable than a torch. Still doing great on food checks. Crap, did we ever explore this area? No, I think we went up. Yeah, so we'll have to kind of hit both of those. That's fine. Stutter step for this one. Yeah, I don't think anyone needs any food. 10 stress. Okay. 60 gold, that's only 50. And there we go. Successful run.
Robbed of their writings, the swine will grow ever more ignorant. If such a thing were possible.
And yep. Pretty satisfied. Especially if this is a positive quirk. Positive and a negative. -5 crit range skills, plus 10% damage to torch above 75. Okay.
The twisting tunnels no longer exhale the toxic stench of degeneracy.
West Side residents have expressed relief at the abatement of the nauseating odor emanating from the ancient aqueducts. 33% resolve experience in the Warrens on the next quest. And plus 15% damage in the Warrens on the next quest. Which means we should probably go to the Warrens. They embarked to settle a score with the swine, tearing down the shrines in the Warrens, level 1 medium. And they succeeded. They're all level 1 now. Arundel at the sanitarium underwent effective quirk treatment. Quirk removed kleptomaniac and had a reinforcement therapy to make quirk permanent, unyielding. And then Dismiss underwent effective disease treatment. Disease cured, creeping cough. Excellent.